Hello. Hello. Come on in. All of y'all, get your asses in here. Alrighty. Let's get into it. It done be February. First a White Rabbit. So it makes me want to sing the classic Jefferson Starship song. But I'm not going to because I don't feel like getting DMCA'd. Alright. Y'all. Chat. Chat is your real name. I have a list on paper of the things I need to do. It's on a big piece of paper of my 1.0 version of the What is Druids going to be doing to moving all their shit from Surrey to Server B. And yeah, we got a lot to do. We're gonna be on the main tonight. We're gonna run Ill Omens. And normally I wouldn't really care about Ill Omens, because skirmishes are not my favorite bit of Lotro content. There are 5 items on this list right now. One is running the Snow Peaks Festival on DDO to get the augments. I already picked up 2 of them tonight. The Speed Gem, the one that gives you plus 30% moving speed. Because apparently I looked at my character on Coromir and noticed she didn't actually have a speed item on her gear Tetris. And I also got her a red augment to get a 2% chance of a really massive piece of damage on people on her weapon. Anyhow, I have 2 items on the WoW list. One is time walking, because I like WoW time walking. What? Though I have to say classic time walking is not my favorite. Mainly because classic dungeons are so damn old. They are more painful to get through than more modern dungeons. And Plunder Storm, because apparently if you get 5,000 plunder in Plunder Storm, it's going to send you a piece of heroic gear. So I do want to get that. However, I noticed the Plunder Storm queues kind of suck, so... also, I need to add something on here. I had something on the list earlier today for No Man's Sky. And I'm going to add something else to my list. So now I have 6 things on my list now. No Man's Sky did their usual shenanigans where they dropped... Okay, Sean Murray did his little emote thing where he posted an emote over the weekend, and everybody gets to go, oh my god, Sean's doing a thing, they're gonna, new updates coming. So if you're not really paying attention to what No Man's Sky is up to, and you're not really pushing the bounds of being in, like, beta testing or whatever, the first time you get news that they're doing something is when Sean Murray goes on social media and just posts an emote. The people try to start figuring out what's the new update, and then a couple days later, he'll post, like, 3 of that same emote. And then the following Wednesday, they drop the whole damn thing. It's like, here's the new update, here's a trailer, here's a deep dive, here's the patch notes, go to town, we have an expedition starting next week. That kind of deal. The folks at Hello Games are insane and awesome. And that game has had a chance to actually become something, which is amazing and wonderful. The only thing about it that would make me super duper sad is if they're using AI to make it happen, and I suspect they are. I suspect they are using AI, but I can't prove it. I haven't paid attention to if they've admitted to it, but it's a fucking awesome game. It's like, right now, No Man's Sky is that Venn diagram. It's like, here's a Venn diagram of Subnautica, which is their current update. It's called Worlds of Drift Part 2, and it's mostly deep ocean and gas giant stuff. So Subnautica over here, Starfield over here, and in the middle in the Venn diagram is No Man's Sky. I love playing that game so damn much. But No Man's Sky is really good in that you play it for a while and then you set it down for a while, right? I don't constantly play No Man's Sky. I don't feel the urge to play No Man's Sky frequently. Except when they're doing an expedition or they do a new update. And one of the there's two cool things in the update. One of them is now they have a thing where you can archive up to 18 ships and up to 18 multi-tools or something. You have to build something on your base called a weapon rack and just put it in there, and then you can just archive some of your multi-tools. And then for the ship thing, you have to have a freighter, and you have to go talk to your your fleet manager thing on the bridge. The main takeaway about putting things in an archive, you can then pull them out and use them whenever you want to. The main thing to be cautious about with that is if you put a ship in it, you need to make sure that all the cargo in that ship is gone. That is somewhere else. You have to unload your ships before you put them in, because it'll destroy whatever the cargo is. But it will give you a warning before it does that. So if you have a ship that you haven't cleared out and you want to put it in archive, I should stream No Man's Sky and tell you about it, but No Man's Sky is also kind of rough on my... I haven't actually tried streaming No Man's Sky after the gaming rig update. Maybe I should do that. Anywho, we're going to South Bree to start with. Hi.
Hello there.
Hello there. Because it's the Ill Omen skirmish event until the 16th, I think? Something like that, 16th or 18th. Sometime in a couple weeks. I think we got a couple weeks. 13th, 12th? Fuck if I know. Thankfully, I'm on my own channel. And so, how do you participate? First of all, you have to unlock skirmishes if you haven't ever done so. And honestly, to be fair, if you haven't unlocked skirmishes, then you probably haven't done the entire Moria's story, because guess what?
Please stay a moment.
Okay, Battle of the Deep Way, Battle of the Way, Smith's Battle. Alright, we've done this one. Remote quest, give me that. Okay, you get 10 of these, and then you get a legendary tracery token. Very nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Oh. Holly, can you hear me? Okay, Holly can hear me. Modest Slayer can hear me, so bam. I don't know, check your settings. Because y'all just missed a very big, long... Otherwise, you just missed... You. No worries. I was just a little bit panicked. Because everything looked like it was working right. Okay. Let's get back into Ill Omens and skirmishes. Okay. It's Kelly! Hold on, hold on, hold up, hold. Well, I didn't want to hit that button, but okay. Turn that off. I got floweried by Kelly. Kelly's a sweetheart. Also, I would like to point out something that has changed. I had previously announced that I was moving my main play tunes over to Glamdring, because Glamdring is my sword love, my first love of swords, etc., etc. But then I would miss getting to interact with folks like Kelly and her real life hubby, Xavier. And Galdwin, and all these other folks that I normally run across as I'm putzing around on Landreval, and I see them when I'm out questing and I wave hi, and whatnot. And it's kind of a situation here where I feel like if I go to Glamdring, I will lose that. And I don't expect to have a more negative experience on Glamdring, despite the fact that that's going to be where the raiders and the PvPers, the Arkenstone community is gravitating that away. But I'm kind of like, you know, what I'm debating at this point, where I'm kind of changing my mind, is the notion of weighing the Arkenstone experience versus the Landreval drama. And honestly, that's kind of where I am right now. And I kind of think I can deal with one better than the other. I mean, I don't necessarily care, but, you know, whatevs. Okay. So we've got to do so we've got to do 10 days of ill omens to get the reward. Now, I want to point out this is the meta of reward. So you have to do this over 10 days. The Harbingers of the Dead. And we have time. Let me go take a look and see. I'm going to go look at the public event schedule. Lotro.com. Because I need to remind myself, when does this damn event, when is it over? The 19th. So we've got 10 days between now and the 19th. So we can fuck off for like 9 of those days and we'll be okay. And the reason why you'd want to do this is for this. Okay? This is what you want. I mean, this is nice if you don't already have all golds all over the place. And an extra pile of EXP also good. But then you want to talk to Netta and look at the barter. Look at the barter.
I can do for you?
There's a jackal. So this is what you're looking at. You want these. Now they changed it. Since the old RP rules will never be enforced again, all I have to do is just not participate. Yeah. Mind Flayer. Yeah, the landing drama isn't RP related specifically. It's just whatever. But these portents will be really nice. Though I would point out that the lower level portents are 35% damage. Hey, it's Morphindio from Ploy. I know that person. And that's also another thing, speaking of Ploy and other kins that do raiding on, as Ploy was generally very cool about letting me ride with them, doing tier 1 raiding, which is very nice. So I got to experience, for example, a Hidden Horde. And I understand that I really want to participate in the new raid coming up. But the 150 portents are 25% damage. Let's look at the lower tiers. These are the ones that we had. These are not the ones we had before. These are 20%. 18%. They redid the portents entirely. So they go from 16 to 18 to 20 to 25. Okay. And so the one that everybody wants is the plus damage one, right? There's also the max morale. There's also the deft one as well. Negate 20%. So this one's really good if you want to, you know, be a tanky sort. So, portent. Where's my other portent? So I have in my it's in my shirt storage. Oh, I forgot where I put it. Okay, so this is the one that I had gotten before. Ooh, they made it bound to account. Well, it always was. But I think this used to be like 30% damage. So this one is no longer available. Or wait, or maybe it was changed.
Hello.
And there's also the cloak if you really wanted the cloak, which I do have. It's a really nice, elegant cloak, I have to say. That's classy as fuck. I do like it. I think it dies really well, too. Look at that. Look how classy as hell that is. That is so good. I've never really cared all that much. The Cloak of Shadows is also really nice. I do like that, too. That is really swanky. So the conspicuous one goes from 136 to 140. Did we have this last time around? I don't remember. But this is the one, okay, so this is the 115 to 135, and this is the 136 to 140. So, yeah, okay. So, it do be what it do be. But I do want to get a 150. So you only really need to grind this event on one character. If you're going to get the Portent of Strength for the damage, the burst damage, then, yeah. I mean, I could go on a low-level character to grind the things to get, like, the small one, and then get one of each kind. Might be a good idea. So there's a subtle for 16. There's an extremely subtle for 15. What? Oh, extremely. So, okay, I see. So, basically, yeah, you can get one for various levels. Extremely subtle to 50. The subtle from 50 to 70. So, if you really wanted to go ham, you can go get one of every tier. But for casual gameplay, it doesn't really matter that much. For casual gameplay, it don't matter. You're not really ever going to need a portent if you don't want one. But we're going to say hi to Scamper. Also, I would like to say hi to Mama Cat, who's over there snoozing on her chair. So, Mama Cat is recovering from, I believe, an ear infection of some kind. It was actually really, really bad a couple days ago, like on Wednesday. And so I was going to take her into the vet, but she, does not like being in the cat carrier. And I gently tried to get her into the cat carrier, and she was not having it. And she's been slowly recovering. She's not quite back to full, but she's at a point where she's eating normally. She actually jumped up on the table today, so it's not like I thought it was something. She's just got some balance issues right now. Initially, when it first happened, I thought she might have had a stroke. And she was not very happy, but it's been slowly healing. Whatever happened. So she jumped up on the table, all nice and easy peasy, and then walked across the table and jumped over onto the windowsill. So, and then when she jumped back down from the windowsill, she was happy. She only had a little bit of a wobble. She stuck the landing, so I think she's okay for now. But I am still keeping a very close eye on her, just in case. So I have just planning on, okay, what am I going to do to take her to the vet? What's the plan? How am I going to get her in the carrier? Because the carrier does come apart, but the carrier that I have for her is one that has, instead of like 4 clips on either side holding it together, so that would be an easy one, like whoop, put her in the bottom half, and then whoop, obviously put a blanket down, or a towel, her favorite towel. Oh, she's stretching! Oh, she's Shrimp Kitty! Oh, she's so adorable! Oh, my cat. And she never, other than like the first day, she didn't really lose her appetite. She's always interested in food. So, I think she was just having to sort out some wobbly bits. but she's doing better. So, okay. So we're going to do some skirmishes, and this is me forgetting how to access the skirmish window. I think it's Control I. That's not it. I'm going to also check Shift I, by the way. One thing we do know, by the way, the FAQ, let me drop it in here. Let me go to, that's the de-encode Amelia one. Lotro.com. So we now finally have the 64-bit server transfer FAQ for those of us who are going. And the thing is, I kind of think Standing Stone is hedging their bets a little bit too much. I think they're trying to spend so much time avoiding upsetting people and hemming and hawing over what they're going to do with the old servers. I think the old servers are eventually going to go away, and probably sooner rather than later, depending on the population. The fact that they decided that the folks on Treebeard would be able to participate in the initial transfer rush to these new worlds tells me they're planning on closing Tree. I mean, we kind of always figured Treebeard was going to be toast, honestly. But where are we? We're at number 42. 17 days, so you got 2 weeks, 2 weeks and 3 days. I don't personally plan on bum rush. I mean, the corgi's kind of cute. I don't personally plan on grinding out this particular this particular thing. I mean, the Parrot of the Fiery Sands would be kind of cool. Would I ever use it? No, not really. And I've got scads and scads of crap. One thing Cordovan did say yesterday is that while the public events schedule does have the next LI reward track starting, and it has the little tilde in there, approximately the 19th, he did seem to indicate they would hold that off for the transfer. So I would say read between those lines and pretty much figure that sometime mid-month is when all the shit's going to pop off. So if you need time to clear out your shit, that's what you're going to want to do. However, I've got stuff to do, which includes going in and remembering how to access the instance finder, because I haven't it was Control J. I hit the wrong button. Okay. So, we're going to be doing... I really should actually start doing those instances, but we're not doing them tonight. We have things to look at. Skirmishes. So, Battle of the 21st Hall. We'll do that one first. Let's go.
In the aftermath of the raid upon Zabad-Gothel, Marzog sets his strength against Durin's folk, assaulting many key encampments. If the 21st Hall falls, then the advantage falls to Marzog's orcs.
By the way, I would like to point out a milestone we just hit. I really should start... Hi. I really should start putting those little stream graphics on that shows you, like, how many followers you have, like, follower goals and shit like that. I've always felt weird about using them because it always felt like I was treating people like numbers and not treating people like people. So I always like to thank people when they follow the channel, unless their name is clearly meant to be bad. So that do be a thing. All right, Willie.
Victory is ours this day. Baruch Kazan.
Kevin! Hi. Do not forget to unfurl the banners of Khazad Doom. Remember those? Those are fun. From the east. And of course, these are the banners we're talking about. These are fun. Give me that. Give me that. No, not the auction house! You jackass! Come here, you. Swangear Gold Stealer. You dour hand. Sure. Yeah. How you doing here, bud? You're not good. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, well there! Yeah! We did it! How y'all doing tonight? Break into the vault? Well, we'll kick their asses. Yeah, we took care of business. So it was good that that popped before I started talking to Willie.
Victory is
Wow.
ours this day! Baruch Kazan!
To the south? So it's been a bit of a long week. So for those who have been wondering, I interviewed for a promotion at work, and I was told that they would be making those decisions yesterday. But I was also told that the person making the decision was our division director, and she doesn't work. She's in the UK, so so we're kind of waiting on her. I still don't know. No. I actually logged into on my work laptop yesterday, just to double check, and hadn't heard anything. I sent a message to my boss, asked him what's going on. He hadn't heard anything, but he'd been in meetings all day. But they didn't announce anything, so I don't think they actually made the decision yesterday. So I don't really know. So, and the thing is, I was told that whoever they were going to be choosing was starting on Monday. The thing is, I normally work on Sundays. So, the question was always going to be, well, what do I do for Sunday? And nobody could tell me, so I don't know. But I think a more pertinent question for me is, okay, what's going to happen if I don't get this position? Because half the things the position mentions as being part of it are things that I exclusively do for the team. So it kind of feels like, you know, either they're going to take half the stuff away that I do and make me do more frontline stuff.
Victory is
throw me
ours
back
this
in.
day! Baruch Kazan!
Alright, going to the west. Into the west. There's no sense in actually saving these. You just might as well just plop them down and use them. it did sound like my boss's boss, who was conducting the interview, was actually chill with, you know. I mean, we had a good discussion. I mean, most of the discussion was stuff that's like, okay, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? How would you react to blah, blah, blah? And, you know, the inevitable, what do you think are your strengths and the weaknesses question? I hate those questions. But, I mean, those are things. And it's like, well, one of the things I think we need to work on is this. One of the things I personally need to work on is that. And so there was, you know, there was some definite commentary there. Get your butt over here. You are the one I need to talk to. Alright, y'all, get your butts over here. Alright, last one should be the Chamber Mazarbul. Except the Harbinger has arrived, and he's right here. Alright, come on, let's go! Woo! Rude. Hello, we did it. Alright. We're gonna chill until these things wear off, or I can do that to get one. There we go. All good. The Harbinger of the Dead thing, honestly, for those who play DDO, that's pretty much how the Miststalkers work. This whole thing is like how the Miststalkers work. You're in a specific instance with specific objectives to complete, and then at some point, at some random point during the thing, the bad guy shows up, you kick his ass. That's how Miststalkers work. Over in on the Cormier server in DDO. Okay, Chamber Mazarbu. What is over this way? Come on, Wheelie. You're slow. Oh, she's a shrimp kitty. She's sleeping comfortably. She's a good kitty. You're slow! Now this one can be a bit of an adventure. Because you've got this barrier to deal with. And then you've got to deal with dudes up here as well. Oops. It typically gives you time to go from point A to point B, though. They're pretty cool about that. So what I'll wind up doing is I'll put the two things here. That way, if anything gets past us to this point, they'll be covered. Okay. And there's a 2 in here. They last for 3 minutes, though, so we gotta be quick.
Victory is ours this day! Baruch Kazan!
Northern hallway! From the south end of the northern hallway. From the northern end of the northern hallway. We'll put this one there. We'll put this one over there. I probably should have put those two at either end or whatever. It do be what it do be. Oh no, enemies have been sighted, and we can run all the way back down. Probably should have kept those two. One of the other things is these banners are unique, so if they had randomly put two of the same kind down, then you'd be in trouble. Hey, 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 knock it out. Oh my god. I just got down here. Are you having fun? Now if I were like somebody like a captain, not a captain, a hunter or something, that'd be a lot easier. I'm a coming! Hold your damn horses! Hi. Yay! We did it. I have so much stuff to do. She's snoozing peacefully. Alright, this is the final push.
Victory is ours this day! Baruch Kazan!
Come on, you jerks! Come on, you. And don't forget to loot these guys. You actually have to loot them. So, easy peasy, lemon
Victory
squeezy.
is ours this day! Baruch Kazan!
Hooray! How did that go for my LI reward track stuff? Where are we? We're at 42. Almost done with 42. Nice. Alright. We outie. Okay. And we got a little bit of gold. Not a huge heckin' lot, but we're not here for the gold. Somebody named their character Stephen J. Which, Stephen J. Is a dude who is the... I don't necessarily know if the name Stephen J. in this case is a reference to, but it's Weird Al's bass player, Stephen J. Well, hey, huevos rancheros. Tasty. Alright. Everybody is having a good time tonight. I appreciate y'all being here, by the way. One thing I'm looking forward to is the Lotro Discord coming up and being a thing. The official Lotro Discord. One of the things I've really enjoyed on the DDO side on the Discord is the lack of sock puppets. And the fact that you can't be a dick in that Discord. Because the fun thing about the people who hate the Twitch moderators are going to hate the Discord moderators because we pretty much operate under the same rules. Those are Standing Stones rules. And these are also the same people who hate being moderated on the forums. So if somebody acts up on the forums and continues to act up on the Lotro Discord, they're going to get moderated. And I'm going to sit back there with popcorn because I will have absolutely nothing to do with it. Because I'm not one of the moderators. I'm excited. Because I know a few people who have been selected as mods. I wish them the very best of luck in a non-sarcastic fashion. And I fully expect it to be run exactly the same way the DDO one is because it's all what Standing Stone wants, which means how Cordovan likes things to be done. So, it'll be fine. So, as long as you're not a jerk on the DDO Discord, you'll be fine. I'm having soda burpees. Thanks, I'm having soda. Alright. 3 more skirmishes to do. Battle of the Way of the Smiths, the Battle of the Deep Way. I might as well practice these because I'm going to have to do them soon on my Angmar character. So I might as well remember which one goes where. Actually, I do remember. The Way of the Smiths is the one in the Forge, and then Battle of the Deep Way is the one where you're in the middle and blah blah blah. But we rescued Browen yesterday, so that was fun. Spoilers for Moria. Browen isn't dead. Wait, Browen died? Okay, now that we're not discussing Angmar spoilers, Browen is probably my favorite Standing Stone created dwarf. Because he has such a wonderful story in Gundabad. I love Browen's story. He's so adorable. He's so adorable. Anywho, let's get on to our next little adventure. We're gonna go the Deep Way next because I like the Deep Way more than... Actually, no, I like the Battle of the Way of the Smiths more than I like the Deep Way. Okay. Blum ba dum ba dum bum bum. Deep Way, Deep Way. Ba ba da ba 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 dum. I have actually done the survival Barrow Downs. Me, Aiden, and Carnifex survived that long enough to get it to tick, so that was kind of cool. Before I do anything else, though, I do want to take a look at the deed guide, the deed log. I, for one, am really excited about the new deed log. I know there are some folks who are kind of like, oh, I like the old one better. Okay. And most of the complaints about I like the old one better were mainly because the new one looks more modern. Looks too modern. Doesn't fit in with the other stuff in the rest of the game. But honestly, this deed log doesn't fit in with this. It really doesn't. So I'm okay with the upgrade to the deed log. I like the fact that the yellow on yellow text is fucking gone. I like the fact that, for example, look at all these little tabs we have down here and going up the side. What if they keep adding more to Eriador? Like, Dunlin is right the hell over here. What? What's Dunlin doing over here? And then you do tabs up here? This is not good game. This is not good game design. The new one is basically, you have a column on the left, you just scrolly up and down until you find what you're looking for. I mean, it needs some work on it. I think they need to do some rearranging of the categories. But not having these anymore is so nice. Having tabs up here and tabs down here suck. So having collapsible structure over here, great. And then your deed is over there, great. Honestly, and having the little pictures in the bottom, they need to fix the pictures to some aspect. But getting rid of all these tabs is such a wonderful thing. But anywho, what was I looking for? Skirmish. Want to make sure I don't have any for... Oh, man. I think I actually have all of the deeds completed for this. Man, it'd be nice if I got that guy this time and cleared out. But none of these are specific for... Stop it from eating chickens! What? I had chicken for supper tonight. So, yeah, it looks like I've gotten all the... Oh, okay. Yeah, I got all 20 of these. So that's just basically completing one. Completing one of each. Tier 3? Tier 3? Did I do that? Might have done. Yeah, it took me 2 years to get all the Harbingers, because there was one that I missed. Filth Tongue Corpse Feeder, I think. I missed one of the ones that I missed, and I picked it up the following year, and I finally got it. Helping Hand. I hope the log will open at a newly completed deed again. I do not know. I think it should, theoretically. I beat all the band guys. Thievery and mischief. Alright. Let us, Deep Way. Deep Way. Where's the Deep Way? There it is. Let's go do that one. I've just been doing them on tier 1. I think you needed to get tier 3 for the one thing, but I'm not worrying about that.
Bori's failed raid upon Zabad Gothel has brought the wrath of the orcs down upon the dwarves. The encampment at the Deep Way faces a terrible onslaught from Marzog's horde. Are the Longbeards strong enough to face the challenge?
So, the fun part of that voice acting is that same voice actress takes you to a certain quest, a couple of quests in the Ravenloft expansion in DDO. It's like, why is Galadriel sending me into Castle Ravenloft? It's hilarious. Alright. Let's go.
This needs doing.
Okay, we'll do it. Our good friend Broger, let's go! Let's go to the north! To the north. Let's keep our inventory open. Wait, did I forget somebody? I did. Alright, let's drop this one. And this one. I have to keep that in mind as well. Alright, let's go back to the beginning. Frickin' dour hands. Yay, we can rest. Looks like a spooter's gonna be coming out, but we need to deal with Burntail. Well, we'll deal with the north one in a minute. What I probably should have done is left Burntail here and come back for him. Alright. There we go. I forgot I had those. Durr. Jerks. You okay? You're fine. Hang on, but over here. Oh no! Fear your power! I decline. My box! Not your box. Yay! Sometimes a rare will pop up out of there like an encounter. We'll wait and see what happens next. Hurry up! South. See, I could have gone to Burntail now. I got my eyes on you. Bum bum ba dum bum ba dum. Rude. Yeah. Okay, let's go fight this guy. It's the same guy. Hi, how you doing? Yeah. South barricade, let's go. Okay, that was a weird sound. It was a weird sound, it was. Alright, y'all. Come here. Come here. Come here. You, who are talking through the whole movie. Would you leave her alone? Die! No, you die. Bye. So there. Oh no! Oh no, Mr. Bill! A lieutenant of the enemy has joined the fight. Dun, dun, dun. Come here, you. Get your butt back over here. I keep pressing buttons and I'm not ready to press those buttons. Yay! Hi, Broger. southwest corner of the central camp. So that's going to be over here. Foul scum! Must be a forum user. Yeah, that was me being a bit of an asshole. Bring it! You know what we have? We got these things. What are you doing, Broger? I stole your kill, buddy. Another Daybreaker. Dawnbreaker, Daybreaker, Daywalker. I think I thought that Daybreaker was doing weird shit. I'm like, wait, what? Come on, you little shits. No, the goblin sappers! The general of the enemy is here. Step into my little box. Come on. Long live Mazok, son of Bog. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Come on, you. And Broker's like, I'm just gonna stand over here. Wait, hold on. Before we leave, do I need to loot his body? Yep. Because that's you're gonna get a little coin out of that. Alright, Broker, let's go. Alright, 2 down. And 2 to go. I think. I only need to do 3 of these, so we'll do the Way of the Smiths. Because it seems weird to have one in the Rift, right? And again, we've got our little pile of coin here. Alright, also, where are we? We are into 43. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so let's do the Battle of the Way of the Smiths, which is a defensive skirmish. Yeah.
With the revelation of Ziegelberg, Marzag knows that the Heart of Fire has been discovered and seeks to claim the forge for his own. In the Way of Smiths, the dwarves must stem the flood of darkness and prevent the Heart of Fire from falling to the orcs.
With your help, we will be ready for anything!
We'll do that thing. To the west, to the west, to the west, oh west. Hi guys, how you doing? Come here. You. The Eastern Forge, no! Y'all good over there? Alright, be good. Well, there's one already there, so... An echo of death. Hi, everybody. Run! 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 Wait, they said Eastern Forge, didn't they? They did say Eastern Forge. Shit. Hold! I'll be there in a minute! Don't die! Oh, you killed him? You jerks. That's fine. I will avenge him! Yeah, we beat ya! Come on, you. Okay, I think I needed him for one of the things. Alright, let's go kill us. Wrangle the Reeking. Whoa. That was fun. Oh, hey. That's nice. Oh, and I lost because Dothkel's dead. How is that? Okay. Okay. So I failed the skirmish, but I still did the thing that I was supposed to do. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, I love it when oh, somebody got the name Juggernaut on their character some time ago.
Is there something I can do for you?
Thank you. So, yeah. Yeah, I know, but the thing is, I wanted to complete the actual skirmish. You know, that was still kind of funny. Okay, so we've done our skirmish event for today, so I need to do this another 9 days. Not sequential. Oh, I have, yeah, how many do I have to do? 120? Ugh, screw that. Okay, well, we did that for the day, so what we're gonna do is inventory management because I have a shit ton of houses to pack up. And one thing that we know from having read the fact is that basically Standing Stone is issuing a kind of guarantee that stuff won't get lost during a transfer. But we as players know that sometimes that does happen for whatever reason. So the wise choice here is to go to your housing and pack it up. Don't sell or abandon your house yet. Because the bit where they need to do a game update to turn on 100% housing refund or whatever they need to do to turn that on hasn't started. They haven't announced that it started. Hi, Mama. Mama's going wandering. Okay. So, I need to clean house. So, I'm not going to do that on this character. This character's a plain character. But I have a bunch of storage characters. We're going to clean a little bit of house. Oh, it's Orladin. Aww. First of all, what we're going to do, though, is we're going to sell these two things. Get a little bit of gold out of that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start packing up my houses. Pardon me. I've already packed up my kin house on Crick Hollow. And if I'm going to go to Peregrine with everything, what I'm probably going to wind up doing, because I never used the Crick Hollow kin house. It had some decorations, but I never really used it. Is to take the housing writs that I'm going to get for that and bring them over to Peregrine and add to my stash of housing writs. Because I have a pile of housing writs that I just never reused. Okay, so let's start packing up stuff. And I picked the best name ever for a mule character. A character whose job is going to be taking housing stuff from point A to point B. And of course, where am I going again for the NA side? I was originally thinking Glamdring, but I have been debating whether I wanted the name Glamdring. Kind of, I do a lot, versus not having the Arkenstone experience and hanging out with the heavy PvPers and raiders and shit, versus going to Peregrine, which is not my preferred name of server, but being the more casual vibe and just deciding if I did or didn't want to deal with the Landreval music community drama, because there is a lot of drama in that community and I just don't want any part of it anymore. Anywho, I made a few characters to hold my stuff. The music community is going to Peregrine for the most part. I mean, there's some folks are going to go to Glamdring simply because there are 5 NA servers who have 2 servers to go to. There's so many people who are used to having their concert at such and such a place at such and such a time, and there's multiple servers doing this at once, so who gets that spot on Peregrine? And there has been some discussions about who should have rights to it or not, and nobody has rights to its first come first serve as far as Standing Stone is concerned. And I just don't want any part of that. If I want to pop up Indigo Plant someplace and just do a damn concert, minding my own fucking business, I don't care. But I don't think I'll actually do it. So let's do what I've been doing on several servers. I've been working on the EU servers first because they have less stuff to deal with and no housing. Most of the EU servers, since I didn't really play them, was a case of of collecting Hobbit presents on all the servers. Not daily. Oh. Okay. And I'm going to show you something really psychotic. I'm going to show you something really bad. Alright, first of all, let's do the UI layout. This, by the way, is how you combine your bags. If you didn't know how that was done, this is how you do it. You click the little gear button and do this. Click and drag. Click and drag. Hey, come here. Click and drag. 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 And click and drag. And then zoop. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Click that. Look at all that free space. Is anyone going to Meriadoc? Yeah, the Laurelin people are going to Meriadoc for the most part. I'm going to bring this down here, by the way. Boop. Watch this. This is actually kind of funny. So, I'm going to be moving all of my played EU characters to Mary. I absolutely want nothing to do with Orcrist. You may go to Glamdring? Aww. Well, I think I'm going to send some characters to the Glamdring. My kin is going and all the RP kins are going to Mary. Yeah. I mean, the only main reason why I know that some bands are going to Glamdring and not to Peregrine is because they want a place to play. You do not want to be on an EU server? Yeah. But Monothlayer plays on Laurelin. Okay, let's log Wagon back in. Wagon is like the best name for a hobbit who's moving things. Wagon literally is the default female river hobbit appearance. I didn't change anything on the character generation. It's just, this is what it is. Alright. Now. Look at all this extra crap that just came in. And I would also like to point out the following. It takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11. Is it 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11. So when I create a new character, I immediately pick up 136 items. I only have 125 bank slots or inventory slots. The maximum you can get. Yeah. Alright, we're going to clear out a couple more of these horses. However, one of the things, this will not be a played character. This character is strictly there to cart my ship from server A to server B. So we're just going to need some space. And so we're just going to do the quest. And used to a yeah. See, the thing is, I keep a presence on all of the servers in case I want to go to an event in EU. So if I'm going to play on EU, I'll play on Mary. Won't you tag me in my Discord? That. Do I plan on streaming Weatherstock again this year? I don't know. If the LMB asks me. I'm not part of the LMB anymore, so. Mama Cat is currently curled up on her chair with Skittish. She's doing much better. She still has some wobbles, but she probably just needs some eardrops. Move that down there. Gonna move this over. Yeah. Mode. Text list. Travel window. Alright, let's go. And the reason I used river hobbits for my mules is because they really do have the quickest instance. It's so quick to get out of it. Even I thought the Bjorning one was the shortest until the river hobbits came out. Anyone know where Croaker's gone? Well, Croaker's over here. Oh, what's going on? Oh no! Will somebody give Cordovan a freaking night off, for God's sakes? Apparently Cormir is having some login problems right now. Croaker's still alive, though. You know, you know. What do you do? What do we do? Oh, nothing. I love it when the goblins do that animation where it looks like they just caught a fly in their hands. Burb. I like how it tells you to go talk to Maddie, and you talk to Maddie, and you do the thing, and it says wave to your friends and family, but waving at her counts. You don't have to change who you're waving at. It's pretty cool. Reef in being able to make a flat-chested hobbit. Yeah, yep. Taru. Let us do the thing. And I don't really need to do anything else here. I can just leave these quests here. What I do need to do is go talk to somebody who can buy things from me.
Would you do something for me?
Actually, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you.
Yes.
Buy all of this stuff. Again, this character... Okay, this is going to pain you. I don't need these. This character is a mule. She's not going to be used for any... I don't need any of this crap. I just need some money so I can go to Mickle Delving. Well, I don't even need to go to Mickle Delving for the bank. But having a little bit of money is nice. Alright. Now, however, we're going to go to the various houses and start cleaning up. So, first of all, we need to get rid of all this crap. And this is how you do it. These are easy to get out of here. Come on. Kevin with the gifted a monoflare. Aww. That's very sweet of you, as usual. I also really love the music here in Mossword. I also had to remind myself that people are allowed to have different tastes in music. A composer that I know who does the music for like film and stuff for Corey, a lot of Corey streams, Phil Menzies, who's in Australia. He loves Chance Thomas's music. He's not as much of a big fan of Bill Champagne's stuff, and I was like ready to throw down. Like, don't you dare. But then I calmed myself before I said anything rash, and was like, you know what? Yes, he's a composer, so he has an expert's view on such like, but taste is taste, you know. You can always deal with taste issues by saying, okay. He hasn't heard any of the newer stuff from like Umbar and Hadrid and whatnot, so hopefully once those goes up on YouTube, Cordo, we can get on that, please. It might be nice. And I don't honestly know if Phil's opinion is based on whether any of that is because of the type of tools that are used, because neither of them actually work with a live orchestra. Most of your favorite songs are composed by chance? Fair. Probably one of my favorite tunes is the one you can hear in Mikkel Delving. At night. It's just like this quiet harp piece. However, I am going to turn off world chat because world chat is world chatting right now. It's one thing that I wish would save when you adjust your chat filters. I wish that you could save those in your UI layout files, but I understand why they're not a UI layout file. I just don't like it. Okay, regional, OC, fellowship, LFF. Well, I don't care. Always turn off emotes, honestly. It is what it is. Alright. I got all those turned off. Cool. And let's go to my houses. Let's start with... well, that's, this is my treasure cave. So this one will have stuff that I need to clean out. And so what I'm going to do to start with is I'm going to get the stuff out of the housing inventory. Because my understanding is they want us looking at the official FAQ and the other FAQ that Yao made. And Yao, of course, is good people. I'm actually going to go look at Yao's fact, because that one does not have the role specific house owner. Do not sell your house. Empty the non-shared chests of premium houses. The 25 slot chests. Clear your housing chest and decoration slot of items bound to other characters or accounts if you do not plan to transfer them. So we're going to start here. So what they're talking about, they're not talking about this, which mine is over full. Yeah, I might have collected a few things. And I need to go back and find out which of these are stuff that I could just buy from a vendor again, and which ones I'm probably, honestly, not even going to worry about which are which. Oh, I do have one of those. Okay. So that's bound to Phoenix, so I can't actually pull that one out. But I'm not going to deal with that. I'm going to deal with this specific house's stuff. So. I have a plan for all of this stuff, too. I have such a plan for this stuff. So here's my plan. When the transfers start, I'm going to do my transfer to Peregrine or Glamdring, or actually both. And then I'm going to take, I'm going to get my shared storage where I want it to be, right? My shared items in the bank. And then copy the wardrobe over to both servers. And then once that is done, I'm going to empty the wardrobe, all 600 plus items. And then I'm going to take all of these things that I have floating around, and I'm going to put them into the wardrobe. You see where we're going with this, right? Wait, it let me take that one thing. Hold on. Oh, no. I was thinking of the shared storage. Never mind. And also, I own the meat haul up the hill, so what I probably should have done is gone to the meat hall and then come down the hill. Where's my window? There's my window. Why aren't you riding a horse? Don't care. Yawn, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't even be that tired. Last night I was so exhausted because of all the stuff going on in the week and everything that I literally fell asleep in this chair, dozed off, woke up like an hour and a half later. This was like 3:30 in the morning, and I went to bed and did not set an alarm, and then woke up at like 12:30, which is probably the most sleep I've gotten in a very long time. Is there nowhere nice for me to jump the fence? There we go. I have to pack up all this shit. Now, they're saying that you should not have to pack up your stuff for anything on your housing. But I think a lot of people are like, yeah, I don't exactly trust that. What? There we go. Don't exactly trust that. Okay, this one can't already... There we go. I was like, that one is not full. Bring all this stuff out. The game doesn't like it when you do that too many times. Alright. And then we go to our next house. Oh man, it's gonna make me sad to tear down the Christmas house. I should have used Clotheshorse for this, because Clotheshorse is the one who actually was intended to carry all the cosmetics, and then Wagon was for like housing decorations. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, well I can't pull those out, can I? I actually do like the heroes outfits that came with the 120 plus Balars. Those were kind of cool. Why? Oh, that one requires kindred standing with the elves. Okay, so Curessa will have to grab those. Alright. Next house. Yeah, let's do the Christmas house. Skittish has her head turned upside down. I love it when cats do that. It's so adorable. Alright, here's the Christmas house with, of course, the Forachel housing night-timey thingy-majigger. Come on, come on. Finally, some housing decos. Makes me feel. Should I tell you about the time that I made a wisecrack at Cord? It's like, oh, I would love some pie or whatever. I was thinking like a pie food, and he just gave me like a whole stack of 10 housing decos. It was so funny. That's not what I meant, Cord. Alright. Next house. We don't get to listen to the rest of the music though. Alright, we've done that one, done that one. Lindleby House, we'll take care of that one in a minute. There's the Mead Hall. This one doesn't have shared storage, so... It says empty the non-shared storage chest of premium houses only. Doesn't mention classic housing, so let's go to the blue. This is the one that Kill 'Em Quicker helped me decorate. It was a good video we did. It was good times. Open up, it's me. Thank you. Look how I'm almost definitely going to buy another one of these on the other side. I have a feeling that once that these are not the new hotness anymore, I don't think people are going to go for them quite as much as the Lindleby houses. I think I can, I can live with this one having a little bit of water here versus the waterfall Lindleby house. There's just so much space here. And yes, it's very blue inside this house. Wait for everything to load. Yeah. This is my very, very, very berry blue house. Look at this shit. This one is one of the houses that should get some more housing hooks, but I know Scenario has said many a times that there's only so much they can do with that. I'm like, yeah, I get you. Cozy Yule fireplace. And I know a lot of the coffer and coin stuff is like, okay, here's my throne, my dwarf make throne. Nice fur rug. Yeah, this is the one house that I did the most work on, honestly. Sadly, there's only so much you can do with that. And of course, we made a little thing back here. It's almost like you should be able to put like a bathroom back here or something. Little privacy cubicle. But no, I made a little tiny cozy bedchamber. And I have to say, I really hate how the River Hobbit looks when she's running. From behind. Little snowflakes. But if you look at her from the side as she's running, you move it around, she looks like, she's running, it looks fine if you're looking. And also, the reason this exists is so otherwise you don't go yeeting yourself off of here. Because otherwise there's no railing. So, keg and chair. Look what I got! I love this dwarf maid throne so freaking much. Of course, here is the bedroom that you can go fishing in. Thorin and Motsock. Man, that was such a good story, too. So, yeah, this is my geode house. It's going to be such a pain in the ass to build it back up again. But I think I will do it. Once I get it, I am going to do it. Alright, let's just look and see what I got in here. All kinds of housing decos. And I think a lot of these you can buy for a coin in Moria. Well, definitely the Moria ones, but such a pain in the ass otherwise. Come on. I think what I'm going to wind up doing is looking at these on De-encoded Milieu after all the transfers are done and seeing which ones I can get rid of, honestly. Because I don't think I'm actually ever going to use most of these, right? But they're there. What crap do I have here in the shared storage? And I can save myself some, well, I definitely can save myself some... Like, for example, I mean, these are 8 slots that I can... One, is it? 8, yeah, 8 slots that I can just basically stuff... Like, here's a sliced fruit pie, there's a sliced fruit pie. You know, I've got wine tables. I could put them in... So I need to come back here with silver and see what I can put in my housing carry-alls. And there's like a lot of these things that you just buy from the vendor. It's like, okay, whatever. Actually, let me bring the Moria ones out so they'll go in with these guys. Yeah, look, they're, that's good. That is definitely good. Okay. Okay. Next house. Yeah, the classic house I don't think I need to worry about at all. I think I put a lot of effort into the classic house. And this is really the one thing that I'm most worried about that we might get with Rivendell housing, that it will look like Falthlorn 2.0. And I think that would be so unfair to all the elf players who have seen other kinds of elf housing or elf traditions in the game, and to just basically do a retread of the elf deco that we've had since the day the game opened. The first time we saw any elf designs were Edhelond, whatever. That place up by Thorin's Gate. And then the second one was Kellendim. I don't want to see something that looks like Falthlorn all over again. I want to see something new. But we'll see when they start putting it up on Bull Roar, I guess, and we'll see if I'm going to be mad about that or not. Or supremely disappointed. Okay, so we've done... Amazing would be made are towers and arches that you don't have to run the Doom Carascalibur to get. Holy crap, yes. Because the Doom of Carascalibur is depressing as fuck. Okay, Ironfoot Road is clear. Colt Road is clear. Wait, we did that one. We have not done the Smile. We did Mare Street, we did Cape Road, we did Colt Road. So this is the last one I need to clean the housing out of. One of the problems that I'm going to have... Oh, wow, no hands. Is that I have characters who have cosmetic things on them. That if I really want to trick the housing system... Dwayne! I'm going to need to wait to transfer them, if that makes any sense. But some of those are my main characters with the main names that I want to preserve. So I should transfer them on day 2. I don't think I actually... Oh, I did have stuff in here. Look at all this stuff. Oh, no, my bags are not going to take all that. 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, I can get some of these out. The Hooded Cloak of the Nine. That's such a great cloak. I earned that one. That one was... Who did that? Who helped me? Oh, man. Who was the last person who... Was it Goldwyn? But it was me, MVP, and Cordovan, and somebody who helped us kill the Witch King. Like, Cord and I were able to kill the Witch King on our own. Or everybody up to the Witch King on our own. But then we got MVP in, but then we needed somebody else to help us to finish the final fight with the Witch King. And then we got the thing. And the ironic thing was both Cord and I got killed, and MVP was still alive at the end. Actually, I think MVP was the one who did the final killing blow, too. What's this? Oh. I didn't know I had one of those. Okay. Then the regular Cloak of the Nine. Then you get the Hooded Cloak of the Nine. Okay, so... time for another character. Like, oh my god. I'm gonna go with Clotheshorse now. Which I should have probably sent Clotheshorse in to get all the cosmetics, I'll be honest with you. You know what? I think I might actually do that. Nah, it's too much of a pain in the ass to deal with. I think. I will need to get Kiressa on to get her stuff out of the one house, though. And, yeah. I'm probably going to wind up changing Kiressa's name. And I have a trick on how I'm going to do that. What I'm going to do is, before I transfer Kiressa, I'm going to create the name that I want her to have, which I have as another character on this account. And I will transfer the placeholder. What I'll do is I'll create a Kiressa on another server. And then transfer that Kiressa into Peregrine, so that when this Kiressa gets transferred in later on, it'll cause a name conflict. Okay, why is that sticking out there? There. And then, since I'll have to rename, then she will be able to claim her rightful name. Because she didn't have the name Kiressa when I created her on Crickhollow way back in the day. She had a different name. Alright. Which house was that? That was Mayor Street. And honestly, what I was going to do is I was going to send, if I were going to Glamdring and sending my goof off characters to Peregrine, my original plan was going to be sending my captain Phoenix who has, come on, there we go. I'm gonna go up to the vault. I don't think I have any, I don't have any spare space in my personal vault on this character, as you might expect from all these crafting recipes sitting around. Let's go up the hill. Why am I wearing... Oh. That actually works out pretty damn well on my... That does look pretty creepy and pretty Halloween-y. Oh. I forget which house I was at. Durr. Let's go round the fishing hole, the fishing hole, the fishing hole. I originally wanted to buy that house. Wait a minute, was it that house? No, the reason I bought this house is because of this right here. Because this isn't a house you can buy. But it's like, oh, it's very close to the stage. And I don't think anybody's really used this, but I mean, this is a really perfect stage to use. What time is it? It's dawn, yeah. The ginormous instruments. But I don't know if anybody's really used it. But it was nice that it was there. There's one in the Hobbit housing area as well. Not Lindleby, but oh. I'm guessing a raider lives here. I can just talk to Wenda and get, you know, my bank wherever I want it.
Could I speak with you a moment? Hello there.
Until, yeah, there we go. Yep, it's kind of full. It's kind of full. Though I could get rid of all of these because I'm not using them. That would help. That would definitely help. Anywho. So all the housing boxes have been cleared out. Yes? No, we're missing some from the other one. Okay, let's finish clearing out the Lindleby house, which means we're going to need to set up another alt. And I don't know if I like this appearance for her. I don't know. I mean, I do like... I mean, she's always been a blonde. So, my usual going for whatever the silver accents are. They looked okay, but I thought the holly berries, or the oak leaves and the acorns looked better. She does look like she wants to punch somebody's lights out, though, which is fine. She's a guardian. That's what she does. Well, she doesn't punch them out. She hits them with a shield and whatever. So, some of these characters are going away, for sure. Bits and Bobs. Best name. Yeah, somebody has the name Clothes Horse on this server already, so I made Clothes Hobbit. I think I'm actually gonna... Yeah, I'm second guessing myself. Wagon is gonna put all of the cosmetic stuff away, or else I'm just gonna mail it all. Let's see if she has enough money to mail all this crap to somebody. I want her to have... I want Wagon to have housing decorations, not cosmetics. I think that's how I want to do that. I think that's how I want to do that. Go away, Bingo Boffin. Ah! Let's try that again. Let's see how much it will cost to transfer cosmetics. Oh, wow. Only 50? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I thought it actually cost something, so... Because I want the one named Clothes Hobbit to have all the cosmetics. And then housing decos can go somewhere else. Because that'll help me keep track of who has what items and how important they are for me to pull them out of inventory and whatnot. Oh, that one cost a little more. But yeah, just a few coppers, not that big of a deal. I do not like the click and drag to add stuff into mail. I'm so used to the WoW version, which is basically you right click, but in Lotro it tries to use the item, and it's just the way it's coded. It's just the way that it's coded. Okay, tomorrow night, I'm not ending stream just yet by any stretch. Tomorrow night I will be on the official DDO channel from 8 to 10 p.m. 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Gonna finish up the saga for the Magic of Myth Draenor, which will be fun. And then we'll go from there. I'm also going to be running the Snow Peaks Festival a little bit more. I went and bought a small pile of DDO points so I could get some more keys on the store and cause a little bit more mayhem. I have a feeling I'm going to wind up breaking the wardrobe system in Lotro. Simply because when you transfer stuff from point A to point B, Why do I have 2 of those? I don't know. Oh, I think I know why, actually. I think I bought a second set of those when I was over on Honor, and I brought it with me from Honor. I think that's where that came from. Almost done, chat. Almost done. Damn it. I hate when I do that. So don't forget this. And don't forget that. I really do wish they would make anything like this that's bound to a count. If they would just add it to like some sort of collections panel or something so that you can just... Oh, they added something there. I wonder why that was. Weird. Ouch. That way you could just pop one out whenever you wanted to. I think the only thing they... And again, this is just me thinking aloud. I don't think that they have the tech to do this necessarily, but I would be curious to see if they could make it to where... There we go. Alright. No. I could take things apart here if I really, really wanted to. He's snoring. I didn't realize that he snored. The pig in the blanket. Alright, let's get Clothes Hobbit situated. And then we'll come back to Wagon, I think, and... I'll go take a look at my elf house as well. I think there's one thing with escrow that... Yao said escrow didn't time out since 2013, but there's one facet of escrow that does time out in 14 days. And I think... I don't remember exactly what that was, though. But it was a specific situation, I think, involving... bound to character stuff? I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to remember. Let's go get Clothes Hobbit all situated. Next week will be fun, by the way. Next week we will have... Cordovan will be away because he's going to Daybreak. Oh no. What was that? Thank you for the follow, Demetrius. Demetrius is one of the CDO streamers, if I recall correctly. I'm still trying to keep in touch with everybody. Keep track of where everybody is. Gotta relog Clothes Hobbit here, though, to get all of her stuff popped in. But there is definitely a lot to be doing. It's like, I want to play video games. I don't want to do spreadsheets in video games, but yeah, it is what it is. So I posted back when Bull Roar launched and we got our first look at the new deed log, which looks, by the way, amazing. Somebody replied to my post and said, it looks better functionally, but it doesn't fit the look and feel of the rest of the game. Me putting tone into their words. Fibro Jedi responded to it about a half hour ago or thereabouts, said, no, but it may do so in the future. There's work ongoing about 4K UI, and we don't know what that looks like. I'll take it for the not yellow on yellow text, to be honest. Preach. FJ, preach, my friend. So FJ did not get a chance to get onto BR because, you know, he's got shit going on. And he says he hopes that other UI elements get this kind of tasteful modernization going forward, too, in response to the new deed log. And you can find the post about the deed log here on my Blue Sky account. I think Blue Sky requires you to be logged into... Demetrius, playing a Lotro is like playing WoW. If you've played WoW, you know how to play Lotro. Honestly. Alright. Well, first of all, UI, layout, load, Lotro, UI. It plays functionally the same from, you know, as well. You got your hotbars, you click your buttons, your animation. In terms of a lot of the gameplay, it's not like quest entrances like in DDO. Alright, let's turn off chat filter. I'll turn on certain chat filters because somebody's in the LFF channel with the name of F-Bomb is their actual character name. So, you know that's going to be a sterling individual. Alright. Let's rearrange our stuff. Alright, let's make some space because I will need some space. Alright, that'll do, pig, that'll do. Can I be a Death Knight? No, you can't be a Death Knight. But if you want something that functionally acts kind of like a Death Knight, we got that. We got all kinds of fun stuff. Do 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 do. Blah 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 blah. And all we're doing is we're creating mules for our stuff. Bank alts. I just come up with fun names for them. Look, it's Scamper. Hi. Hi, Scamper. Here. Here, Scamper. Oh, Scamper like flopped down and presents tummy, so you know it's a trap. It's a trap. Alright, we're gonna not even wait for Maddie to talk. We're just gonna wait for the quest to advance so we can move on. Think someone told you to make a lore master? Yeah, lore master's fun. Lore master is kind of like a wizard, pale knight. I'm sorry, pale mastery kind of without the death stuff. It's a semi-pet class. Like, you have to choose one of the specs for it to have a permanent pet. Otherwise, you can just send a pet in to attack and it'll go away after a while. Captain is a pet class that can also not be a pet class. Captain is kind of like Paladin and WoW. More of a often a support class. With buffs and debuffs, and you can tank, you can heal, you're better off being a buffer. Guardian is basically like your prot warrior. Champion is basically like your Fury warrior. Dual wielding, pew pew, and Minstrel is basically a priest. You can either deeps or you can heal. Runekeeper is also kind of like a priest, except it uses rune stones you drop down. So kind of like a shaman. Actually, it's more like a shaman now that I'm thinking about it. Yep. A melee priest? And burglar is kind of like your rogue. Wild rogue. Not like a DDO rogue because they don't really have traps in this game. And there's nothing like Artificer because guess what? That tech don't exist in Lord of the Rings. Well, actually, there's a caveat to that sort of thing. Alright. Well, I need to talk to the burb again. Normally you should always bow before an eagle because that shows respect, but I'm not a respectful hobbit. Alright, talk, wave. I would not recommend trying to do a melee minstrel. Cordovan tried to do it once just for grins, and well, that didn't last very long. That was an adventure. We're talking about I veer towards Shadow Priest Healer. Gotcha. Well, Minstrel could be like a Shadow Priest. They basically deal a lot of damage. If you decide to go red line. Because one thing you'll find about Lotro is it's a lot less complicated than DDO. Like each class has 2 or 3 specs. The classes that have 2 specs will have a third support spec that they can, dip into. Like, they'll pick one of the 2, red or blue, and then the yellow one they'll just pick stuff out of. Alright, we're gonna ignore you. We need to go talk to somebody who can buy our shit. Oh! This level 28 ate the cheese! If you know, you know. He ate the cheese. Okay. So now we have money. So we can go places if we need to. But mainly what I need to do with this character is get rid of all this crap. Because holy crap, I don't need all of this stuff. Let's just use these to get them out of the way. Alright. Again, this is a mule character, so it doesn't matter about any of this really cool stuff. Kitty? What are you doing, kitty cat? No, it's just Scamper being a butthead. Nice chill music by Mr. Bill Champagne, who's also the current composer for DDO. So one thing that I always find fascinating is trying to tell Lotro people that if you like Bill's music, you really should play DDO. in the newer expansions, because holy crap, you can get an idea of what his range is. Because he can kind of cut loose in DDO in ways that he can't in Lotro. There's kind of a specific fantasy tone that Lotro seems to engender. Unless you're Bear McCreary and you just want to throw metal into Tolkien, and it worked. But for the most part, the music in Lotro sounds less fantasy and more like, well, high fantasy, but definitely based more in... It's hard to describe, I guess. So, for example, in the newer expansions that are now in, like, the South, such as Harad and whatnot, it sounds like music you'd hear in the Middle East, music that you'd hear in Lawrence of Arabia. The John Williams soundtrack for Lawrence of Arabia was amazing. And I'm going to give you a fun fact, chat. John Williams, the John Williams, did composition work. He composed for Gilligan's Island under the name Johnny Williams. Okay, so where's my mail? It's all there. Yes, do not show that again, because we're going to be doing this a lot. That makes me feel happier. Look at all this cosmetics that I have floating around. Okay, so we have cleared out... Wait, we did not clear it all out. Hold the phone. Let's go back to Lindleby. We still had a few things there. Healing or tanking or a combo thereof. Bjorning. You can be a bear. So like a DDO druid, basically, with fewer spells. I love the fact that you can get the standing stone as a housing deco. And unlike in DDO, the little things up here actually move, and it has a sound effect. You see they're just rotating around. It's very slow, but they're rotating. What I don't understand is why this thing has a sound effect. These should not be making grinding stone sounds. But they do. We've had them as housing decorations since the game's 10th anniversary, which is fun. Okay, let's get the rest of the stuff out of here. Yep, this is what I'm looking for. Oh no, who's that bound to? Oh shoot. Well, okay. I guess we're gonna pop on the main and get that out of Hawk. Okay, let's get Phoenix on. Let's go see if there's anything going on in Slack tonight. So the questing dad posted a picture in Lotro stream Slack. And it was an Extra Life promo because Cord had his Extra Life thing on the screen. And there's a screenshot from Update 19, March of the King. So it's basically looks like it's set in the Host of the West camp of the West, camp of the Host of the West. And there's a picture of Cord there in the old Standing Stone office in their stream room. In fact, I remember this setup because I've actually sat in that chair the time that I borrowed their hardware to do that. And Cord doesn't have his very long hair, and he doesn't have a beard. I think this was back when he just started to grow his beard back in the day. Yep, Cord did not used to have a beard back in the day. But now he's entered his Dave Grohl phase. Okay, so we've got all of our stuff out of the housing except that one that I need to get from Phoenix. Let's go on to the main character. It's so weird. He looks so young. Look at his beard. All the things we do to poor Kodo. Spanish speakers in Lorelyn just call Cord El Barbas, the bearded guy. I love it! You know I'm going to tell him you said that, right? Actually, you can tell him directly. You know, I don't have to be passing messages to that boy. You can tell him on your own if you want to. Okay. Let's go back to... Well, in this case, I can just go return to Premium House because it'll take me right there. Give me my dress back. Okay, so I got all my stuff out of there. And I don't think I have space to put it in my personal vault, do I? I do, actually. So this is one of those cases where I was talking about, where this is a character I will want to transfer early, but I have all of this crap that I could put in my wardrobe at some point, especially this. I want to get this and this in my wardrobe so I can dye them. This is like my favorite. I never did finish getting the rest of the outfit, and I should do that. Anybody want to run Throne of Dread Terror with me and give me all the coins? Because I really want to finish. I wanted to get all of those sets because those are like the best freaking outfits. I think some of these actually exist in the wardrobe, but I do want to get the rest of these in here. Here's what we're gonna do though. I'm gonna take this. Why do I have that? Why is that? I do not know. Okay, we're gonna take the stuff that is not bound to me, and I'm going to mail that over to What's-Her-Face. Basket of apples. Like, all of these I really want to get into. What is that? Oh, right, that's that one. I don't even like that. Okay. And I know Gleowini's harp can't go. Well, actually, yes it can. Fun. Okay, I thought that was bound to character, but I guess not. Okay, that's bound. Boots of the Three Peaks? Why are they bound to me? Boots of the Great Alliance? Oh, those are from whatchamajigger. Okay. Oh, man, that makes me sad. That's bound to me. Account. I think I got the Heartwood outfit at a time when I was collecting like every damn thing from the store or from the vendors, because like, oh, I need this new outfit, and I was like, no, I don't need the new outfit. I really don't. Okay, bind and equip. Yeah, that's a nice axe, actually. Ass. Okay, I'm not gonna go with that joke. That was a bad joke. Like this sword, I want to get that in my in my wardrobe. Damn it. The Cloak of the Misty Knight. I have some of those I can give away. Not the actual statted one, but there's a cosmetic version that I have a few of that I can float around. Alright, let's go back. Oh yeah, I did like that one. That was a nice bow. That is such a cool Numenorian helmet. So cool. Like those pauldrons, those look really nice too. Big floofy hat! Like those as well. Those dye really good too. Done lending cosmetics are always the best, right? They are always the damn best. Look how well that dyes. That is just so good. Okay, bound to me. I think that one's already in there. I think I will leave the rest of these here for right now. I don't even know why I still have that as a cosmetic, but I can send the rest of these on over to what's-her-face. Alright, Clothes Horse is getting some new stuff. Clothes Hobbit, I should say. Clothes Hobbits aren't much fun. I can only imagine how much of a monumental undertaking it would be for them to make... Oh, man. Game's acting up. How much of a monumental undertaking it would be to get... let's see, let's get 2 more items. Let's get that bow. And get that weighted axe. Yep. to take all of the housing, or all of the cosmetic items in the game, all cosmetic appearances, and make it so that once you've collected, basically like the WoW transmog system, once you've collected it, you've collected it. Wait a minute, I can't mail that? Oh, that is bound to me. Shit. Well, this is not bound to me. So this can go back in there, and this can go in there. Let's see. Bound to me. Bound to me. Not bound to me. Bound to me. Bound to me. Not bound. Bound to me. Bound to me. Bound to me. Bound to me. Yeah, a lot of these are quest rewards. So there ain't much I can do about them. This is one I actually do want to get into the wardrobe. This one I missed out on getting it there, and it pissed me off that I did. It's bound to account. Why is that bound to account? In my... Hold up. Oh, because I really like that helmet. That's why. But that actually should rightfully be in the gear folder here. That's not a cosmetic. Okay, bound. Oh, not bound. The Great Hammer of Moria. Look at all this cool stuff. I would love to have, like, this in my wardrobe. And that one, too. Well, some neighbor's kid just screamed loud enough for me to hear. Okay, we'll send those 5 along as well. I keep this calendar. Those are 6 items, and they're all gone. Okay, so that's fun. Alright. Let me go look at chat. I've been ignoring chat. Do I leave items in premium houses except in the chest, or should I take it all out? Twin Bren, for premium housing, you should take stuff out of your chest. For example, this one is the one you want to empty your stuff out of. This one, they're saying this one should be fine. This one should be okay. Am I going to trust it? Probably not. In fact, I'm going to pull everything out of my shared housing storage just in case. Stretch. Alright, I'm going to see how many spaces I have on my... If I have enough space for the housing stuff here... Oh, that's bound to doubloons? Shit. Well, good thing I still have doubloons. The rest of this looks like it's all bound to account. Okay. Now let me hop on doubloons real quick and get that one thing out. You just put your champ through Dunland and notice that many of the heavy armor pieces appear cosmetically just like the medium pieces. Yup. Yep, it does. Yarp, it does. What's going on in the world right now? Devilor is playing Marble Rivals with his friends because it's Bruv night. Oh, it's Slootbag's birthday? We're gonna call Sloot old today. I've gotten to meet Slootbag. He's good people. Had problems leaving in league and other special items. Honestly, the one thing that I think folks really are concerned about is they're afraid they're going to lose stuff. They don't quite trust the escrow system. And I don't blame them, because people have said they lost items in the escrow system. I suspect they were falling under the one the escrow system is not eternal in one specific case, that you have to go collect stuff within 14 days or it goes bye-bye. And I forget exactly what that case is. I believe Yao has a note on it in his FAQ. Who's saying stuff in... Oh. Cordo announced that Coromir should be back up and running now. I feel so bad that guy has not had a night off work all weekend long. Okay, doubloons had something in the thing, so let's go get to doubloons. Doubloons is on my list of characters who probably won't necessarily stick around after the switch. I don't know yet. I really don't. There's also another question. Am I leaving characters on the 32-bit servers? Yes. Not to play, I don't think. Because I honestly don't think that once players get settled on the new servers that there's going to be... I don't expect all 10 regular servers to survive the year. I just don't expect it. Okay. Let's go to a house. Any old house. We'll go to the Hobbit Howl. Why not? It would be nice if that was announced. There are so many things I wish they would announce, yes. Well, one thing I would like to point out in defense of Cordovan, half the time... I'm gonna wait for everything to load in. Half the shit that he gets yelled at for... that's wrong. Like, he announces something and it turns out to be that's not the way it actually is because he can't announce stuff that he doesn't know about. And he only announces the stuff that he does know about. So if he's told one thing, he doesn't necessarily have time to go double check. He's going to trust the source. He has no reason not to trust the source. But, you know, and it's kind of like with all these transfers we've been talking about. We've been using these systems way more than Standing Stone has been using these systems. So we kind of know a bit more about how this shit works than they do because we're the ones using it on the daily basis. And what they have in a spreadsheet somewhere is not necessarily what's actually happening. Okay, so... one of these cosmetics is owned by me. So I'll grab that out of there. You've never had an issue with Cordo? He's not a god and always cautious in what he says. He's very cautious, honestly. I think sometimes, at least on his live streams, if he's trying to play the game at the same time he's trying to answer questions, I think he needs to stop playing the game and focus on the questions. I mean, if that'd be probably the only critique I have, because sometimes he like glances at a question off the side and doesn't quite catch what somebody's actually asking, and so he goes off on this whole thing about what he thinks they asked, and it's like 5 minutes later, it's like, dude, he was asking about something else. And it does kind of look bad, because he's playing the game, he's focusing on what he's doing in game, and he's just talking about answering the question he thought he heard or saw. And that shit happens, and I don't blame the guy. It is what it is. Close Hobbit. It's the responsibilities with Standing Stone to inform the players in detail regarding... Yeah. I know there's always those punks in the community who have no lives, who like to go and say, "Oh, Standing Stone, they don't play their own game." And I say, "Bitch, yes they do." That's me being a bit of a jerk. They just don't play the game the way that we play the game. And it's better to acknowledge that. It is what it is, and again, I don't hold them... Come on, Big Boffin, there we go. Go away. I'm not going to give them grief for not knowing, having as intimate a knowledge of how a system functions than a player who farms that particular bit of content 10 hours a day or something. It is what it is. Okay, so we have a bunch of clothes on Clothes Horse, so this makes me pretty happy. Now, I do want to get... I am actually going to clear all of this stuff out. Oh, wait, I was going to get these too. Hold on. Hold. Do I have enough space for them all? I might. Oh, I don't think I do. Well, let's see what we can do. We're missing it by one? Oh. Hold. I like that one. I don't really care about... I mean, that one's nice. Oh, man. That's hard. That's a hard choice. Why? Wait, why do we even have those? Yeet! I'll make space. There. We did it! Alright, next character. The new system is actually better, but it sucks cosmetically, yeah. You still feel aggrieved about the LA changes, and that was years ago? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like the power of the new allies, but then I didn't really ever feel I understood Allies 1.0 and Allies 2.0. And again, one thing I really hated about the old Ally system was destroying your old allies and then creating a new one. That made no damn... Thematically, it always jarred with my sense of how things should work. And that was just a me thing. I think Allies 2.0, with the whole imbuing thing, that worked better? But it was still very confusing, and I didn't really understand it. Allies 3.0, I have a grip on how it works. In terms of, okay, you slot this, and then you put this here, and you put that there. I just never figured out how to min-max it all. Like, there's a whole thing about, okay, slot some sort of junk uncommon tracery, and that will boost the slot to this. And Chromite used to know all that. Sadly late Chromite, but I never really got on that. Alright, I think we'll use bits and bobs for this next one. So we got wagon full of housing items. Bits and bobs can... wait, is wagon actually full of housing items? Hold on. The new system was supposed to make it less... It was never going to be less grindy. I think what a lot of people are mad about the LI system is the fact that it is a deep part of the localization of the game, or the monetization of the game. I don't think that's ever going to change, honestly. Man, I love that snoring pig. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna clean house here. Except that belongs to Phoenix, so I can't pull that out. But let's get everything else out of here. Let's get this out of the way. Honestly, Silver should get all these to put them in a housing bag. That's what I should do. Oh, and I can't put them back. Shit. Yeah, Silver should be grabbing these first. Let's see if we can do this. I don't know if it'll let me. I really should have Silver go and grab all the housing stuff first. That's how I should have done that. This might not work very well. Because I know some of these, like this wine rack, I've got a ton of those. So I know I have them somewhere. Goose house. Oh. Poor Wagon keeps losing all of her stuff because I keep sending them to alts. Go figure. Premium ingredient grades are awesome. I think I recently cleaned out Silver's mail too. Or Silver's a lot of Silver has some free bank slots. I think my main was a serious alcoholic from the sheer number of wine racks and wine tables. Yeah. I get you. Gingy's live. We're gonna watch Gingy. Hell yeah. Okay, you know what? It's that time. It's time for me to get the hell out of here. And I'm gonna go watch one of my favorite streamers. His name is Gingy. I'm not gonna raid you on over to him necessarily because he's gonna be playing Grand Theft Auto. But he's a good egg. He plays police officer, trooper first class, Jack Burton. And he's had a really rough time, so I always like to show up and provide support. So I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to go goof off. You all know the drill. Be good. If you can't be good at it. I will be on DDO stream tomorrow night, and then Monday we'll be back here doing God knows what. All right? Talk to you later. Bye!